Good morning, loves. Wow, 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 wow. We made it. You made it. You're here. Congratulations. This is just such an incredible time to be alive, an incredible time to discover who and what we really are, and to commune in this way is so special. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. I had quite the morning, and I wonder if any of you had a similar experience or have been feeling the extreme spectrum of the energies that have been coming through with this new moon in Gemini and all of the things that are going on globally and universally that we can tap in or tune into at any time. But what we're here for today is to tune into that space within you, the divine within you, that is always constant, that is consistent, that is always loving, that is always available, that is always maintained, that is an eternal source of wealth, of power, of love, of support, of confirmation, of validation, of anything you've experienced in your space, ever in your experience, in all of your lifetimes, in all space and time. This is no mistake that you are here with us today. With that being said, for those of you who are new to this live stream, my name is Rachel and Sebastian, and I am who I am. I am all that is, which is exactly what each of you are, all that is. If this is your first time, like I said, I would suggest at some point clicking on the description box below, kind of getting a little feel for what's to happen here today, and or you can click on the link below in the description box as well, which will take you to the Angel Dialogues page. It'll give you a more broad overview of who the angels are, who they are to me, how they came through me as a medium, and a little bit about my background as a spiritual or psychic medium. Now, it is my understanding that each of you are connected in the way that all of us are connected, and that each of you have a desire to connect even more to the angels, even more to the divine within you, to your guides, to your ancestors, and more importantly, to the truth of who you are, what you are, how you came about, and what your purpose is. So I just want to acknowledge you, just honor you, love you, and thank you for being here with us. Excuse me. Yeah, I had some challenges over the past couple of days, and it coincided rather, exactly with everything that I called in with the new moon. And that's how it happens, isn't it? When you really powerfully call something in to your experience, then the universe gets to work immediately showing you your shadows, showing you those entities that you've created based on the fears that are in your subconscious mind. And I've gotten to face a lot of those, and I'm sure many of you have as well, as we as a planet begin our collective awakening. So just a little housekeeping. We'll get into a beautiful meditation I have for you, a prayer to the Creator, and then we'll welcome the angels in. I would like to invite you now, and also when it feels great for you, to write your questions in the dialogue box or the chat room. The question that is so superficial, meaning the question that is the top of what is important to you right now. A lot of us are thinking that we're needing to ask questions about what's going on globally or what's going on even with a family member, when perhaps in reality what we're worried about is how am I going to get up tomorrow morning? I felt so depressed this morning, I couldn't get out of bed. Or how am I going to feel motivated again to do something? Or what is my own next step? So make sure that your questions are really near and dear to your heart. Of course, it's okay to ask a question for someone else, but just make sure that that is the question that is the dearest to your heart. So again, feel free to ask whatever question you have right now, because there is a delay in from when you post your question on the chat room and when I receive it on my end. Hello, beautiful. Oh, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here, Damaris. All right. For those of you who would like to book a private session at some point, I want to offer you a special discount code that will give you a credit of 33% towards the booking of your private session. That's good for this 1 week between now and next Sunday, May 31st. And that code is 052420. 052420. That would be today's date. Of course, we are having open enrollment for the Brahman Relationship, our on-demand masterclass in spirit-based science of the mind technology. And we're currently offering full and partial scholarships. So we already are hosting some full scholarships in our program, and it's ongoing. You can enroll at any time, and it's do-it-yourself, DIY. We also have like a beautiful community that supports each other. So if you feel like you have somebody in your life, or you feel called to this work yourself, you can check that out I will enter the link in the comments below, the Brahman Relationship. Again, anyone, no matter where they are in their life financially, is able to connect with this work. That is my calling, to have it be offered to anyone of any social status or financial status. So that's really important for me. So please share. And thank you, of course, for any of you. I already know that all of you have subscribed that are here today, but I just want to thank you for having subscribed to this channel. And you're always liking, and you're commenting, and you're sharing my videos. And it not only benefits me, and it makes me feel good, but it creates the possibility that the angel's message reaches a limitless audience in this way, which is not necessary. Of course, this medium is 1 to 7.8 billion of how the angels connect with each of you. Obviously, you have your own connection with them, but you know what I'm saying. Let's see. I do want to let you know that at some point, I hope to have a strong enough internet connection that we do video, because I would love for you to see my face, as some of you watched my first channeling video the other day. So keep a watch for that. I'm hoping to create that soon. Now, the angels may not answer your exact question that you're thinking in your mind. Remember that in order for your question to be answered, you're needing to be open to receiving the answer you want to receive. So take a look at and check in right now to ask yourself whether you're open to receiving the answer you're wanting to receive. For instance, if you're asking the angels maybe if it's in your highest and best good to make a move in your life to a different city, or maybe change jobs, ask yourself if you're wanting and willing to receive the truth of that answer. And remembering that the angels can't hear your voice, they can't read your words, they're tuning into your vibration. All right, so again, just thank you so much for being here. Hi, my love, so good to see you. Funny you should say so. Peace to you, so much love. Let's delve into our meditation. And I decided to play music, excuse me, throughout the entire dialogue today. And the playlist is listed on your chat room, just in case you would like to check that out later. So go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in the nose and out the mouth. In the nose. Out the teeth, creating an S sound. One more time like that. And this time, when you come out with the S sound, try to make the S as smooth as possible. Good. This meditation is called What If? What if? What if there was nothing wrong? I mean, nothing wrong. What if there was nothing wrong with the way that I am? Any parts of the way that I am. Nothing wrong with my finances. Nothing wrong with my mind. Nothing wrong with the way that I am, with what I want, with what I desire, with my body, with my health, with the way it looks, with the way I seem. What if there was nothing wrong with how I feel? Nothing wrong with my family, with my career, with my job, with my money, with my security, with my future? What if there was nothing wrong with my past? And I mean nothing. Nothing wrong with my present. Nothing wrong with my community, with my relationships, with my partnership. What if there was nothing wrong with how fast I'm going? With how long I'm taking, with how I haven't decided yet, with how I'm not clear yet, with how I haven't made a move yet, with how I'm not feeling exactly how I want to feel right now, with how I'm not done yet, with how I haven't even started yet, with how I haven't expressed myself to my fullest yet. What if there was nothing wrong with how I haven't forgiven myself? With how I haven't become what I thought I wanted to become? With how I've changed my mind? What if there was nothing wrong with the world, with the way it worked, with all of the seemingly counter belief systems in it, with all of the seeming counter desires within it? What if there was nothing wrong with the people in it, with anyone in it, with anything that has happened or ever will happen or is happening now? What if there was nothing wrong with the environment? With our earth, with our mother, with the cosmos, with the animals? What if there is nothing wrong with the way that we all cohabitated? What if everyone's future is bright? And I mean everyone. No, really, everyone. And what if I am the one creating the way? What if? What if? What if there was nothing to be done? Nowhere to be? What if all there was the power of who I am? The desire, the strength, and my willingness, and that's all I had ever needed. What if right now everything was perfect? even this feeling of resistance. Even this feeling I'm feeling. What if there is nothing wrong? Begin to feel whatever's left in your heart chakra, creating a tunnel, envisioning a tunnel, a golden tunnel between your heart chakra and your third eye. Allowing these two spaces to connect and communicate telepathically. Getting the mind out of the way, gently, gracefully. Continuing to get out of the way of the heart and what the heart wants. Let the heart speak in its most vulnerable way. Let it express what it feels and what it desires the most. Take 3 deep breaths in the nose and out the mouth. In the nose and out the mouth. One more, and let it all go. If you haven't already, please post your questions in the chat room, and the angels will telepath anything that's left. When the angels come through, they'll say, "Why are you wanting to be with us?" And then we'll take from there. I'll say a prayer now. Creator of all things, thank you so much for your light, for your love, for who you are, for who you have always been. Thank you for sharing in this dialogue with us, for creating the possibility of all answers already having been answered, all desires having already been fulfilled. And all there is left is for us to just be. Creator, I command to be connected with the angels that are the highest vibration, and in alignment with the Creator's vibration, in alignment with the vibration of everyone listening, tuning in, tapping in. The truest version of who they are. For the highest and best good of all living beings in the highest and best way. Thank you, Creator. It is done. It is done. It is done. They are speaking to each of you individually. Telepathing you. Why are you wanting to be with us? 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 Each of you has come because you have always been here. You are every time with every part of who you already have always ever been. Yes, you are everything. Nothing has ever been in your way except your reality, your brain. You are always, 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 every time, every time, every time, every time, every time, always, every time, what you call guided by your heart. Your heart is what is sending the information and the data. Your heart is what is making your decisions. Your mind is only rationalizing your choices. Yes, it is true. We are asking you to be more with what you are experiencing in your heart. We are asking you to be more with what you are experiencing in your every part of what you are experiencing emotionally. You have been feeling like you are resisting feeling those feelings that are what you are experiencing, that is feeling uncomfortable. But it is not so. When you are feeling like you are resisting feelings, it is not so. You are everything. If you are not the one feeling what you are feeling that you are resisting, the person next to you is feeling what you are feeling like you are resisting. And you are that person. Just as when they are feeling like they are resisting a feeling, you are the one feeling it. And you are exactly what they are. You are everything. You are all things, all beings, all people, all animals, all medicine. You are the medicine that you are taking. You are everything. You are everything. You are everything. If you are resisting or having the feeling like you are resisting your success, then someone near to you will experience success. And you will experience success through them. Nothing that you have ever desired, nothing that you are ever desiring has ever been unanswered. Ever, ever, ever. It is only as you are experiencing the perception of your resistance to that which you are desiring, that you are not feeling like you are experiencing it. But the reality is that you are experiencing everything that you have ever desired. That is the truth. What makes you feel sad is that you are not getting recognition for it. You understand that you are experiencing wealth and success and a beautiful relationship on some level because you can see in your experience and be a witness to others experiencing that thing. However, you are suffering the illusion that you are not seeming that way yourself. We will answer your question. Funny you should ask. That was our joke. We know your name. We are wanting to remain with you always, wherever you are, whatever you are wanting, whenever you are, wherever you are, whenever you are there. You are all wanting to seem as if you are having what you are wanting. It is not enough to experience it. Isn't that interesting? There is nothing wrong with you wanting to seem rich, seem happy, seem in tune, in touch, spiritually gifted. There is nothing wrong with you wanting to seem all of these things. Why don't we release that now? You can repeat after us. I release that it is wrong to want to seem each thing that I desire to myself. Yes. You are everything. And you are now opening up to the possibility that you are willing to seem to yourself like you have everything that you're wanting. Now you can create that. You can repeat after us. I create the possibility that I am someone who seems to myself as if I have and am experiencing everything that I have ever wanted. I am someone who seems to myself to be experiencing everything that I have ever wanted. It is okay to seem to myself that I am experiencing everything that I have ever wanted, even when others are not experiencing the same. It is okay to seem to myself that I'm experiencing everything that I have ever wanted, even when others don't feel that way about themselves. You are asking us if others will seem to you like they are experiencing what they are wanting. They will, but you will also seem to them like you are experiencing what you are wanting once you seem to yourself that you are experiencing what you are wanting. And yes, without the physical evidence, that is an important point. Thank you for bringing that up, Rachel. Each of you are willing to see yourselves as having manifested what it is that you have always ever wanted. And each time you step into this energy of willingness, you will experience that reflected by everything and everyone in your entire experience of your reality. It was only ever you that was not willing to seem to yourself that you have always been what you are supposed to be. It was only ever you. We are wanting to speak with. Funny you should say so. We are answering your question around your feeling like you are having to do something that you are not really wanting to do. It is not a bad thing. It is okay to not feel like you are wanting to do something. Why don't you repeat after us? Everyone can repeat after us if you are. I release that it is wrong to not want to do something that I am not wanting to do. I release that I'm not wanting to do that which I am needing to do. That is important. I release that I am not wanting to do that which I am needing to do. I release that I am not wanting to do that which I am needing to do. I create the possibility that I have always wanted to do everything that I have ever wanted. And that is enough. Your every time doing what you are wanting to do will lead you to more of what you are wanting. Does that make sense? You are wanting to align yourself with the energy of doing what you are wanting. So we are explaining ourselves well. When you are in the energy of doing something you are not wanting to do, you are actually unable to connect with that which you are actually wanting. You are wanting to look at it like a bridge. And in order to seem to yourself like you are experiencing that which you are wanting, you are wanting to do that which you are wanting right now. That can look like going to the bathroom and plucking your eyebrows. That can look like going outside and sitting in your chair. That can look like sitting exactly where you are and doing absolutely nothing. When you align yourself with what you are wanting now, you will always have the experience of seeming to yourself that you have what you are wanting. And now we are asking you to release the guilt around that. I release the guilt around not wanting to do that which I am not wanting to do. I release the shame around not wanting to do that which I am not wanting to do. I release the self-blame. The fear. You already have everything that you are wanting. Everything that you have is what you are. Everything that you are is what you are desiring. What you are desiring is what you have. The only thing seemingly keeping you from experiencing that is your perception of your wanting. Your suppression of your wanting. Why is it so bad to want to do only that which you are wanting to do? It is not the Creator that is wanting you to do that which you are not wanting to do. It is not anyone outside of you and your own perception that you are wanting to do that which you are not wanting to do. And so the answer to your question is when you are wanting to do your homework, you will do your homework, and not before. Not before. Wait for it. Wait to be inspired. It will come. We are loving you. We have always loved you. We will always love you. Fanny, you should say so. We are wanting to speak with Damaris. Damaris, 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 Damaris. Yes, we will answer all of your questions. We have always been with you. We are always with you. We are with you now. We are wanting to affirm the answer to your question that you are where you are wanting to be. Yes, you are. There is nowhere else you are needing to be. We are speaking of that which you are asking. It will not feel the same as it does to others. It will not seem the same as it does to others. The only one asking for it to seem the way you are wanting it to seem is you. And that is okay. It is okay to want that feeling. And you already know what to do. is no other level. This is for everyone. There is no other level for you. None. You are all, every time, each time, on the same level. It is only your experience of yourself based on your own perception of yourself that is keeping you from seeing and experiencing that. There is no one above you and there is no one below you. So on a practical level, when you see someone that you are feeling sorry for, bring them energetically into your perception of what level you are on. And if there is someone that you are seeing that you are perceiving as at a higher level than you, bring yourself energetically to the level that you are perceiving that they are on. This is the way you are balancing each of your parts. Like we mentioned at the beginning of this dialogue, no one is experiencing that which they are not wanting. Everyone is experiencing the absolute fullest vision of their desires. It is only whether they are willing to see it within themselves and willing to accept that they are experiencing it somewhere in space and time, and that it has already been answered, already received. We are loving you. We have always loved you. We will always love you, Damaris. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, Crystal. Hi. You know who you are. Hi. Hi. We are wanting to speak with everyone just for a moment, and then we will answer your questions, Sochima and Carla. We have already been answering your questions. When you are listening in your heart, you will know. But we will answer them out loud. This is for all of you. Nothing was ever not what you were wanting it to be. You have never been out of control. You have never made a mistake. You have never made a wrong choice. You were never able to do any better. And you were never able to do any worse. Every part of that was in your perception and was not your truth. Seriously. Yes, we are telling you the truth. Rachel can feel all of you shifting. She has a way to feel each of you shift. That is what she is wanting you to know. You are each what Rachel is. Each of you are what Rachel is. Just as what you are is what she is. You are literally what she is. What she is what you are. You are literally what she is. She is literally what you are. Not figuratively. One being. We are the same. We are wanting to speak with. We are wanting to speak with. We are asking that if you have a question, that you answer it yourself. And we will confirm with through Rachel, when you have answered it yourself. We are speaking with Sochima. Sochima, we are asking that you answer your question yourself. And we will confirm. We are asking you to ask yourself if you are feeling forgotten. Each of you has what you call a memory of being forgotten. Isn't that ironic? Each of you has a memory of being forgotten. What if you were to forget your memory of being forgotten? Why don't you repeat after us? I release that I am forgotten. I release that I am someone who forgets myself. release that I am someone who has ever forgotten myself. I release all of the trauma around this. I release being forgotten as a child when I was in the womb. This was each of your first experience of being forgotten. When you forgot who you were, at least you suffered the perception of forgetting who you were. And now you are remembering. You are being reminded. Yes, we are ready to answer your question. Now, Xochitl, Carla, we understand what you are asking and we will answer when you are ready. When you are ready, let us know. Xochitl, you are what you are. You are not the perception of what you are. You are not what you are singing to yourself. Repeat after us. Everyone can repeat. Carla, we are here with you. We are helping you. We have not left you. We are helping you. We are loving you. When you are ready, you will know. There was never anything wrong with you. We are asking you to be with yourself more. More. Yes, you are ready. We are going to ask you to repeat this. Each of you, Xochitl included. I am what I am. I am not what I am not. I am what I am. I am not what I am not. I am what I am. I am not what I am not. 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 Each of you has come here today because you are ready for the unfoldment of the next, what you call, layer of being reminded of everything that you have always been. It is not hard. It is not difficult. It doesn't have to be hard. I release that it is hard to know who I really am. I release that it is harder for me than anyone else. To be here on earth now. I release that it is hard for anyone to be here on earth now. This is how it works. You are everyone. In order for you to release your sadness, you are wanting to have the perception of everyone inside of you. And you are wanting to release everyone's sadness. That is what you are. Each person you see in your reality is an aspect of who you are, expressing unique aspect of what you are. How beautiful is that? You are all beings. You are all things. Yes, and all things are what you are. And when you are feeling confronted by being someone else, this is simply an aspect of yourself that you are confronted by. You already know. So Chima, you are where you are because you are wanting to be. And until you ask to be somewhere else, you will stay where you are. According to your perception, you are shifted. You are shifted. You are not what you think you are. You are everything. We are loving you. We have always loved you. We will always love you. Yes, you are. We are wanting to speak with Carla. You have always been ready, Carla. When you are feeling not ready, it is only your perception. It is as easy as changing your mind. Isn't that fun? We are wanting you to be with yourself more. The issue is that when you think about being with yourself more, you have this feeling of work, as if it's work to be with yourself, or like you are having to schedule that time with yourself. You are not having to schedule your time with yourself. You are not having to schedule your time with yourself. Yourself loves you wherever you are. Whatever you are doing, whatever you are experiencing, yourself wants to be with you, even when you are not having the experience of paying attention to it. Yourself wants to be with you always, and is every time with you always. So we are wanting you to ask yourself, why am I not wanting to experience the experience of being with myself always? Because that is what you are. You can repeat after us. I release that I am the energy of waiting. Each of you can repeat after us. I release that I am the energy of waiting. I release that I am the energy of something good looming in the future. Of something good right around the corner. And I create the possibility that I am something good right now. Yes. I am something amazing right now. I am willing to be something amazing right now. I am willing to experience myself as something amazing right now. I am the energy of something great happening to me right now. I am the energy of something amazing. I am the energy of something amazing. Yes. Each time you are focused on giving and receiving, you are not focused on being. Does that make sense? Each time you are focused on giving and receiving, you are not focused on being. When you focus on receiving, the irony is you are focusing on the lack of what you are wanting. A need for you to do something in order to have that which you are wanting. That is the energy of receiving. And the energy of giving is the lack of having what you are wanting. They are both similar energies, ironically. Why don't you focus on being that which you are wanting? You are cutting out the middleman, as they say. You are not the giver or the receiver. You are all that is. Rachel wants us to tell a story about when she was a vocal coach. She used to tell her students that the vocal cords are so much shorter and more petite than you can imagine. And in your mind, you have 6 octaves. And in your mind, those 6 octaves are so spread out. And each of those notes are so spread out. And that you have to travel so far to get to those notes. When the reality is your vocal cords are less than an inch long. And each of those tens and tens of notes are within that range. Everything is right where you are. It is not a long way. The note you are wanting to hit is right where you are. And if you go farther than that, you will overstep that note. You will not be able to hit it. If you reach, you cannot hit it. And if you reach anywhere outside of yourself for that which you are wanting, you cannot hit it either. Give it up. Give it up. A producer will not give you what you are wanting. A manager will not give you what you are wanting. The media will not give you what you are wanting. A contact will not give you what you are wanting. A collaboration will not give you what you are wanting. More money will not give you what you are wanting. A relationship will not give you what you are wanting. It has to come within, because that is where it has always been. The only thing that was seemingly missing was your willingness to be that which you are wanting. Give it up. 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 No, not that. Nothing can help you outside of you. Yes, you have shifted. We are happy for you. Now, the key is that nothing has to happen. When you come into the willingness to be that which you are wanting in your mind, then you are not needing anything outside of you to happen. So if it happens, it won't feel like a big deal. If you are willing to be the success that you envision to yourself now, when the success is manifested in your physical reality, it won't feel like a big deal. Isn't that interesting? That's why so many get to what they consider at the top. And it doesn't feel like they thought it would feel. The reason is because they were already feeling that way. and then they want more, and then they are willing to feel that weight. And then once again, when they get there, it doesn't feel like they thought it would feel, because they were already feeling that way. So what we are asking you to do is to cherish what you have right now. Because as you feel the energy of yourself shifting into that which you are wanting in a conscious way, this is the best that it will feel. Cherish it now. This is your experience of life right this second. We have always loved you. We will always love you. We will always love you. We are wanting to speak with everyone just for a minute, and then we will speak to a few more people, and then we will see where to go from there. Rachel is wanting to take a drink. She is wanting each of you to raise your glass of water or tea or your essential oil, and to ask yourself what it is that you are wanting, and to raise your glass in honor of what you are wanting. Your life will never be the same. None of you will experience the same that you have experienced before. Let that go. That was Rachel. She is burping. None of you will experience your life as it was before. Why? Because you are not the same. Give that up. You are eternal, limitless. You can transform, transmute, transport. There is literally no dimension that exists that you cannot visit. No dimension that exists that you cannot create a copy of. There is no dimension that exists that you have not created. Isn't that interesting? You are wondering about all the mysteries of the universe, and yet it was you that created every part of it. You are all things. And you are being reminded now. Repeat after us if it feels, well, it will feel good. It will feel good. Repeat after us. It will feel good. I create the possibility that I am everything. And I know what it feels like to be everything. You are all things. We are what you are. We are everything. You are what we are. You are everything. You have created us. You have created yourself. You have created everything in your experience and in your perception of your neighbor's experience. And nothing has been wrong. The only one who has ever been affected was each part of you. That was Rachel. She wanted to sing. We are going to answer one more question and then we will sign off and we will continue to speak with every one of you. This is for Diana. We have answered your question. We are loving you. We have always loved you. We will always love you. We are happy that each of you have chosen to be here in this way. We have been where you are, and you have been where we are, and we are all together with each other now. Remember, nothing. You are always being reminded. Remember nothing. You are always being reminded. Yes. 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 Ask your heart what it wants, and we will speak to your heart. And then Rachel will sing a song, and we will. She wanted us to tell you that she was going to sing, but she's pretending like she doesn't want to sing, but she does. We have always been with you. We have always been with you. We will always be with you. We are with you now. Whenever you are with yourself, you are with us. Whenever you are with us, you are with yourself. You are everything in a literal way. Stop, 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 Stop. Stop. Exactly. You are everything. We are loving you. We have always loved you. We will always love you. We are going to give the mic to Rachel. Rachel. Welcome, everyone. We are wanting to give the mic to Rachel. We are loving you. We have always loved you. We will always love you. We are with you now. We have always been with you. We are always with you. We will always be with you. We are with you now. Oh, beautiful. So what's playing on the playlist is it's the Hindi teacher student prayer. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. So let's chant that together. Let's sing that together these last few minutes. So Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. I'm going to write it in the and then we can sing it together. Perfect. Okay. When it comes around, or I'll just stop this recording and we'll play my bowl and we can sing this chant together. This is a blessing for the teacher and the student, you being both the teacher and the student. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. 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 Thank you, each of you, so much for being here, for being the light that you are, for being part of my life, for being such powerful aspects of the divine, and for continuing to be reminded. I love each of you so much in every way, and I'm with you always. Thank you so much to each of you that have been here, whether you signed in or are just signing in now or listening in the future. I love you so much. Let's end with 3 ohms together. You're so welcome, Sochima and Carla. You're so welcome. Here we go. Take a deep breath in. Namaste, my loves. I love you so much. Thank you, Damaris. I love you so much, each of you. Have a beautiful day.